Welcome everyone. Today we got Sunshine Town. It's a Rolife build book Nook thing. Sort of looks like Main Street Cafe. That looks like sort of, to me, Italy. That's sort of I got in mind, with like the villas and stuff. The cobblestone paths, and like to me that's what it looks like. So that's what I'm going through with in my mind. It's let's say we're gonna open it up as usual. Do a quick inventory and see what else we got. I'd say I'm pretty sure it's just the standard stuff, but see what I've gotten myself into, and knock out a step or two, hopefully. If I can get a hold of that, yeah. And I've been doing some yard work today, so my hands are a little bit dingy, so I apologize for that if you got some OCD issues with that. But the morning glories are out of control in my. It's not really a flower bed, but I've got like a rock garden, and they've sort of took over. So I've been pulling them. Okay. Stick you in a pocket for later. And okay. So far about the same as usual. Stack of wood. Got some. Those look like decals or something. They look like they got a texture though. So don't see any of those in the picture over there. Let's see what we got here. I'm worried that might be glue. I hope it's paint. Got the LED and okay, like a light post in there. I don't know if I can. There it is. Sort of see it right there. Looks like some thread too. Okay. Got a straw. Sort of rubbery. Not quite plastic, not quite rubber. It's one of those mid texture things. Okay, got some. I guess that's supposed to be moss or something. Okay, it's for our plants. It looks like so. All right, got more. And something else I don't see. It looks like a fishing lure type thing. Got that little. It is all one piece. They are falling off there. Okay. I'm gonna leave that in the bag because I don't want these little red dots all over everything. Okay, so now this is the glue, so this must be paint. That's good. And I guess it's a paint brush, but it's a very firm tip paintbrush. So that must be for fine detail work. Okay. Finding some new stuff in here. Got a. Hey, that looks just like the cat from a. No, it's not the same cat. Got that one from yesterday's build sitting on the piano. Yeah, this one's got its head tilted a little bit different. Okay. And oh, there's another cat. There's two cats in there, the yellow one and a white one. And a teacup, some like probably plates or something. Pots, lids. Piece of wood. And okay, I don't know what these little fiber green things are. There's a bunch of stuff in this one I hadn't seen before, so it's definitely gonna be something to learn with, I guess. Alright, did that. All those back in their places. And if memory serves me correct, I don't know. Okay, that's sealed up. It seems like I've had a vial of this glue before and it really smells bad, but I may give it a shot just to, check it out compared to my usual Elmer's. Okay, now let's get into our pieces. There's a piece of cardboard in the middle there, looks like. Are you gonna? I don't think it's gonna come open. There we go. pocket with that other piece. And let's see what these are. How does that feel? Yeah, that feels like it's a material. It's not really. It's not a paper thing. It's probably a vinyl. I don't know. It doesn't feel like vinyl either. But it probably is just a really thin vinyl. Got some sandpaper and okay, our mirror for the back to make it look deeper. Got some probably okay. It's the skylight and probably some windows for the shops. I'm assuming. And got a couple of the forms. Different colored wood. That's cool. Got the cardstock pieces. Alright, lots of these. Well, there's another one. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of cardstock pieces on this one. I've bitten off a big piece. This seems like, okay, there's the outside. There's, I guess, the front. Okay, that's one of the sides. There's a clock in there somewhere. I didn't. Okay, I see it now. I don't think it's a functioning clock. That would be a cool thing. Okay, the cardboard's just a separator. Okay, got to. Yeah. Huh. Well, this has like outlines on it, so they're not push outs, so that must be where you line up your glue. Okay. I can dig it. That looks like an air conditioner. Okay. I think I'm biting off a big piece, but I sort of like the. So far, I like what I'm seeing. I think this is going to be not going to be above my head with the challenges. Hopefully, as long as I don't have to build a piano. I think that's the key to this being a good build for me. Okay, put all these there. I'm gonna put the cardstock down first. Gotta keep it straighter. A little protected. All right. Now, where am I at? 8 minutes-ish. I'm gonna go pull and sand the first pieces for the first couple of steps, and I'll be right back, and we'll get that far at least. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, everyone, they dumped us right into the painting. I've already done one coat. Basically, you're painting around the edges to make sure everything is white, and it's a thick paint. So it is going on easy. My hands aren't quite steady enough to do a great job anymore. But it's like I say, it's going on pretty easy, getting good coverage. I just want to make sure I get a good second, possibly third coat to make sure everything blends in. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. And evidently this is the only part we paint on step 1, so I'm going to give that paint a few minutes to dry, and then I'm going to come back and I'll show you the rest of it. Alright, see you in a second. Let me see if I got any more paint to do. Let's see. Judging by the stuff on steps 2 and 3, I don't think I'm going to do more paint today, so I'm going to go wash the brush out, and I'll be right back for y'all. Okay, got one dried bird. And put a little too much pressure on it, but I think that'll be alright. Got a little crinkle in its feet. That's where the glue's going to be, so it will be up. I think I'll survive that. Like I said, I really dig that paintbrush. I'm going to order some more of those. I don't do much painting, but that did make it easier having the fine tooth. Okay, now where's their glue, and There's gotta, oh, it's got another. Well, it did work. Okay. Find the. Okay, just fine. Okay. Get to do some gluing right off the bat. So, this guy and these guys. Okay. Yeah, we'll do just a little dab right there. Looks like I went a little overboard with the glue. Squished out. Trying to do a little more. I do like the control of that. That's nice. Okay. The question is, does it dry clear? Okay. Everything lined up on the. Okay, while there. Didn't realize there's going to be this much gluing involved with this one. I got it on there and holding it steady. Throw a clamp on. And the bird goes on top here, so I'm going to use my and I think goes according to the picture facing that way. Oh, another dab of glue there. And I think I'll use the handy dandies for this part because that's well. So, okay, that didn't work. Really, the paint isn't as dry as I thought it was because it's sticking to me. Okay. Now we got this sitting down. Hopefully gravity will do its thing. Maybe. Okay. And that concludes the building of step 1. Oh, actually it says supposed to be at an angle there. Probably that much. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry and I'll be back and we'll work on while that's drying while that's drying I'm gonna get the pieces for step 2, where they're jumping right into more gluing. And I'll be right back. Alright, that's had a few minutes to dry, so hopefully everything's set up nice and yeah, bird's not falling off, so that's a good sign. Looks like I got it a little wonky, but I think it'll still stay in place and look all right in the display. All the holes and everything lined up good, so whatever goes down here should fit. Okay, so I'll set you... Where am I set you? Set you over there. Okay, and now... Turns out, going through the inventory, they gave me a bonus of this stuff. There's only supposed to be one of those, so... Keep that in mind. And I'm going to attempt to do 2 and 3, which means flower pots and coral grass, and this one... What do they call this? Baby's breath. Okay, so it's basically, this is step 2 going in there, step 3 is in there. And there are slightly different methods, so we'll work on that. And get my scissors over here. I need to buy some precision scissors so I don't have these huge things, but that's a problem for another day. Okay. And basically want to find a good, I think maybe, ooh, if I can get those two to work together, I think that would look good in the proportion with that pot. So I'll make sure there's not one that's just all by itself and ready to go. No. Although that one, I think, let me do a snip right there and see if I can see that. Doesn't look too bad to me. Let's see what happens. Okay, put the others back in the bag. Don't think I'll ever have a need for this again, but it'll be there if I do. And I think I may try and be a little greedy. I get all 3 of these pieces into the pot. I think that would look pretty good. It would look sort of similar to the picture. Okay, so get my new favorite glue gun out. Just run some around the edge. Run a bead all the way around. It says fill it up, but I don't have anything to block the bottom with, so that's not gonna fly. I'm gonna just sort of drop that big one in. Okay, that's why it didn't. Okay, and I'm still gonna drop the big one in, and then the next one. Notice I got an extra stem there. Handy dandies to the rescue. Okay, those not cooperating. Let's try. Okay, there's actually a couple there. So that's looks like there's a good spot there for it. Just a matter of getting it to go in. Not having much luck here. Yeah, let me try this. All together. Having flashbacks of the single. Okay. And there, and it did wedge through the bottom there, but I'll snip that off after a while. But otherwise, I think that looks pretty okay. So with that, maybe set on that side, and hopefully that glue will set in. Hopefully there's enough on there to set in. May actually. I've sort of got it in there. Whoa. See if I can drop a little more in there. I need to leave it alone because I keep messing it up when I move it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to stop. Because I think that's going to look okay. Now, pick these little guys back up and put you in the paint bag, because I'm definitely not going to worry about that. Okay. Now, supposedly, the baby's breath. Well, I already got it out once. I can't. There it goes. Now, I'm curious. Okay, cut the excess part. Just cut the excess part, then put the remaining into. Okay, this is a wire here. So evidently we're supposed to take a bundle of it off and drop it into our pot full of glue. And we saw how well, you all saw how well that went with that one, so, but what's the insanity, just doing the same thing, expecting different results? Okay, let's see what happens. I'm gonna try to find, okay, I think that bundle right there seems like a good amount to me. So, snip. Yeah. Thought I was just going to snip it right off. There. Okay, snip. And then gather it all up and drop it in. Okay. Not doing too bad here. Okay, that's what that looks like from the side. I can dig that. Okay. And that was step 3. So I'm going to let that dry up for a few minutes. And let's see what step 4 gets into more regular building stuff. So, okay, so I'm not going to, ooh, okay. Okay, I just saw what those vinyl things I was wondering if that are for, and that they're on step 5. So we'll worry about that later. But I'm gonna let those sit up for a while, and I'll come back and wrap things up with you. I'm pretty satisfied so far. This is reminiscent of the dollhouse build I did last year, year before last year, and hopefully it'll turn out better than this. I won't give up halfway through. But anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, I think they turned out pretty good. I might have to do a little trim work on that edge there, but otherwise I think I did put another drop of glue down into that one. And so it may not be as dry, but I think, looking at the picture I can see in front of me, it looks like a pretty good representation. I got one stray strand right there. I don't know if I can get it back over into the pot. And just pull it all out. Okay. Okay, next plan. Snip it. Okay, that's not working either. Yeah, if I don't have my precision scissors, let me try a toothpick. See if it'd be more agreeable to go back home. There you go. Get them all back down in there. Like I say, I will probably, now that I've got them semi-set, put a couple more drops of glue down into the pots. So they're a little more stabilized and solidified. And it may not be, I may do another coat of paint on the bird there too. But anyway, we've got that steps 1 through 3. Hopefully business will pick up a little bit more. It looks like, there's going to be some more structural building tomorrow, starting with step 4. So that's, I'm optimistic that's going to, make things a little more, interesting. It looks like get to build some of the frame and get it started up tomorrow. But anyways, I'm going to cut it off there because honestly, I've broken this up so many times. I don't know how long this one ran, but I meant to hit that 20-25 minute mark. We'll find out. Or I'll find out. You'll already know, but I'll find out when I start doing the editing. But thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.